And now a shot of the Cardinals starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should be keeping an eye on Colton Wong. He had 3 hits and 3 RBIs in the last game. Look for him to continue being aggressive on pitches in the zone as he tries to carry over some of that success.
Colton Wong is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And something's going to have to give here in Game 1 because both of these teams come in riding winning streaks. They've played some of their best baseball this season, so this is set up to be an exciting series.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Williams moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
Yunel Escobar is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Temperature at first pitch, there it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now.
I got it.
Skeeter backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And with that, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, these guys have the highest fielding percentage in the National League. As a guy on the mound, you really enjoy that because you know they're going to pick you up.
Matt Adams will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Ripped down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
2 down now. All right, come on now.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score.
Get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Jackie Robinson will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Johnny Peralta will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And how about that? He's got the second best batting average on this ball club, so he's having a really nice year for them so far.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. first pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Ball 2.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Robinson gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Garrett Barber.
In now, Garrett Barber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Come on, guys.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now he bounces
Now
a
it's
knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson might call a few strikes below the knees from time to time, but he tends to get pretty high praise. He's consistent, and he gets the call right just about every time.
Ball.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Now.
And he comes
Ball
back
down.
with one down and
3-2.
in for ball 3. Tommy Pham will be next. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs his pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. And this one's
1-0.
nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers, 18 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Grounded to third. Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it.
He's
the
out.
Throw. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, love it.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more on a Thursday night following this.
Hey, we got no out.
Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things off for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Jackson has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 54, Jaime Garcia.
Now to the plate, Jaime Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Here we go.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Flipped out the other way towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Second baseman number 16.
And for a pitcher, he really squared that ball up pretty well. You can bet his manager would love to see more at-bats like this, but unfortunately, it didn't work out for either of them.
Hey, here we go. Plays at 1 now.
Colton Wong will stand in.
Hey, 2 outs here.
And a ball 1-0.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Kenji Summersgill digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
Back to work now is Garcia as he gets ahead on a good pitch that time. It's strike one.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Hey, drive it deep, Big Doc. Here we go.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Stay deep and drive it. What do you say?
Way outside. 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
And this is a spot where, to me, you don't need to play home run derby here. I mean, if your last name is Pujols or Fielder, maybe. But for a guy like this, you just try to get on base and give your guys a chance to drive you in.
Yunel Escobar is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Line towards center field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Well, in this at-bat, he did everything right. He got himself into a good hitter's count. That's 2-0. Found a good pitch to hit, and he hit it hard. Just unlucky, I guess. He hit it right at somebody.
Hey, one away, one away.
Here's Matt Adams now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Hey, let's turn 2, huh?
One down here, fellas.
Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. As
Nope.
he'll take a
Ball
look
one.
at ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That evens it up 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Leading off the inning, Johnny Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2.
Here we go.
Grounded back up the middle. A barehanded pickup. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning. And maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
Garrett Barber will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. He pulls this one into right, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
This turns out to be a real heads-up play at second base. Now, you think on a line drive into the outfield that he might be bouncing towards third, hoping to score if this ball drops. But smartly, he goes back to the bag, tags up, and he advances the 90 feet.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Well, this is going to get him a run closer. A simple ground ball here plates the runner from third, and we're back now to a 1-run game.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Robinson is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run scored without the benefit of. Jaime Garcia will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And you think you're all set up for an easy out. You've got the pitcher leading off the inning. 2 strikes on him. But the one thing you always have to remember, any guy with a bat in his hands can be dangerous. And sure enough, this is a leadoff single.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Colton Wong stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to 3rd. On to 1st, and they get them both.
The batter,
Yunel Escobar will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taking some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
And when you face a knuckleballer, there's this little voice in the back of your head that says, wait, wait, wait. Apparently, he listened to that voice there. That's well done.
Matt Adams digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Knuckleball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lays off the knuckleball, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
High and deep to left center field. Williams ranging back. Still going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
Kenji Summersgill gets the call to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th inning.
You got to love a manager that lets his pitchers contribute to their own cause. He's got the lead right here, so don't fix it if it ain't broke.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And, boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been giving guys fits with that pitch. They've chased it all game long.
Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Stephen Piscotty will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Johnny Peralta will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Hey, we got one here.
Knuckleball taken there, and that'll even it up at 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Right there at the belt, 1 and 2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll reach first safely. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jackson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Tommy Pham is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, guys, you watch the way he's pitched all night, and you'd be surprised to understand that he's thrown a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters he's faced, and he's still pitching such a good game.
Ripken is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Yadier Molina will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Looking to avoid his first walk. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Roll it up.
0-2, here it comes. On the ground to third.
Here we go.
To second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, that's not exactly what you're hoping for when you turn to your bench. Granted, it's not an easy spot. Being a pinch hitter might be the toughest position in the game, but he just rolls over on this one, and that results in a huge double play.
Colton Wong will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
Hey, 2 away now.
That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Three and 0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Atlanta leads it 3-1. Freddie Freeman is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 3-1. Good night from Atlanta.